todos. I'm glad I can hang out with all of you on this fine Friday afternoon. I'm not with you today because I am at a conference in Appleton for Association of World Language Teachers. So we're going to have our lesson anyway. I'm going to share my screen with you now so you don't have to look at me anymore. I think I'm going to share my screen here. Bear with me. This is a one-time shot deal. I don't cut and paste. So let's start our lesson today. While I'm finding this to the substitute, just pause the video when I say stop or pause until the students are, you and or the students are ready to move on. So, all right, let's get started here. All right, first of all, I didn't have a chance to go over the assignment with you guys yesterday, pages 22 and 23, and also activity 10 from your packet. It's on page 25 of that packet. So pause the video if you need to, let students find these two assignments and then start after they find it again. Okay, so let's look at page 22 in core. This one was pretty easy as long as you could figure out what in the world the pictures were supposed to depict. So check your spelling too. Number 1 is deportista. Number 2, graciosa. 3, impaciente. 4, desordenado. 5, sociable. 6, estudiosa. If you had something different, but it's logical, you can leave it. It doesn't have to be marked wrong or anything. Okay, let's look at página 23. Each picture below represents a personality trait. Unscramble the word to identify each trait. Write down the trait and then circle the picture that corresponds to the unscrambled word. Number 1 unscrambles to artística, so we should circle that picture. Number 2 is atrevido. Circle this one. Apparently, they use downhill skiing for everything that is daring. Desordenado is number 3. We circle this guy. Number 4, trabajadora. We circle this one. Number 5, graciosa. Circle that one. Number 6 is perezosa. So we circle that one. Number 7, reservado. Circle this guy. And numero 8 is estudiosa. So we circle that one. Okay, then we had page 10, or activity 10, page 25 of your packet. Marta es una chica trabajadora. Cristina es mi amiga estudiosa. Alicia es muy ordenada. Isa es una chica artística. Alejandro es muy deportista. Carlos es un chico desordenado. Kiko es sociable. And 8, Pepe es mi amigo gracioso. If you looked for the pictures in the word search, that's where they should be. Okay, we're going to change gears now, and I'm going to introduce to you using adjectives in Spanish. So first of all, it's important that you understand what an adjective is in English. It's the same thing in Spanish. An adjective is a describing word. It's a word that modifies a noun. It describes a person, place, or thing. For example, she is a pretty girl, or he is a handsome boy. The words pretty and handsome modify the girl and the boy, respectively. In Spanish, nouns have to agree in gender. Adjectives have to agree in gender with the nouns that they modify. So we know that all nouns in Spanish are born with some sort of gender. They are either masculine or feminine, in the grammatical sense only, of course. So let's watch a 3-minute video on adjectives.
Are you artistic, athletic, funny, smart, or talented? You should use some adjectives and let the world know. Here's how it works.
Nouns are things. Cat's a noun, dog's a noun. Arizona is a noun. A bus is a noun. And the artist formerly known as Prince is a noun. But let's face it, some nouns are boring on their own. That's why we created adjectives, to pick it up a notch. Bam! Adjectives describe nouns in more detail. So now we have big cats, mad dogs, and Arizona is really, really hot. In English, you usually place adjectives in front of the noun they describe, like she's a smart student. In Spanish, the adjectives usually come after the nouns.
For example, if a female student is intelligent, you might say una estudiante inteligente, and a patient young man would be un chico paciente.
In Spanish, every noun has a gender. Your eyes, for example, are masculine, but your head is feminine, and the telephone is masculine.
When you use an adjective, you have to use the masculine form in Spanish with masculine nouns and the feminine form with feminine nouns.
You say graciosa, I say gracioso. You say artística, I say artístico. Ordenada, ordenado, talentosa.
Nada talentoso.
All you have to do is match them together. Atrevida. Amigo. Reservado. Remember that in Spanish, the adjective usually goes after the noun. It's as simple as that.
You say paciente, I say paciente. You say inteligente, I say inteligente. Impaciente, impaciente. I don't get it.
Not all adjectives have masculine and feminine forms. Adjectives that end in a describe either gender. Chico impaciente y chica impaciente. Un chico inteligente y una chica inteligente.
But wait, there's more. Some adjectives are convertible. If it ends in OR, like trabajador, it's a masculine adjective. To make it feminine, just add an A to the end, like this. Un chico trabajador y una chica trabajadora.
Let's review. Which of these words are masculine? Which of these are feminine? And which ones do not indicate any gender?
Paciente. Impaciente.
Okay, let's work on guided practice for a little bit. So find your guided practice side of your workbook and look for pages 47 and 48. On the top of page 47, we summarize using adjectives in Spanish, and then it's followed by a few activities walking you through using adjectives and making them agree in gender with the noun that they're describing. So stop the video now and allow students time to complete pages 47 and 48. Okay, let's review those activities now. Look at A, trabajador, you circled the OR, deportista, the ISTA, paciente, you circled the E. Ordenada, circle the A, inteligente, círculo sobre la E, simpática over the A, trabajadora over O. So organizing the adjectives from part A by writing them in the chart under the correct column heading. One has been done for you. So you see estudioso, trabajador, ordenada, simpática, trabajadora. And under the masculine or feminine, we have paciente, inteligente, and sociable, and deportista. So the ones in the last column, or the last two columns, do not have a masculine and feminine form that are different. Looking at activity C, number 1, F-A, number 2, M-A, number 3, M-A, 4 is F-A, 5 is the letter E for either, number 6, M-A, 7, A, 8, 9, F, and 10 is A. Notice the ones that have an E in front of them, meaning either one, and an impaciente, and in an E as an impaciente, or ista, as in deportista. Exercise D on the next page. Raúl es estudioso, Rebeca es artística, Pedro es ordenado, Paulina es atrevida, Javier es trabajador. Número 6, Elena es perezosa. Part E, it says you choose the correct adjective in each sentence to describe yourself. Write the adjective in the blank. A boy or a girl would say either yo soy paciente or impaciente. A girl would say soy simpática. A boy would say soy simpático. A boy would say también soy trabajador. A girl would say también soy trabajadora. Number 4, no soy serio for a boy, no soy seria for a girl. Now we are going to get ready for a game that's going to kind of work with not only the adjectives, but also the vocabulary. So you need one sheet of paper, and we need to pair the students. So please pause while you pair students. Okay, we're back. You should have numbered number 1 through 15 on your sheet of paper. You are going to be given a number of sentences in which you must fill in the blank using a word bank. You will only use each word one time. You will have 8 minutes, so the teacher will need to set a timer or watch the clock for 8 minutes. And anyone who can complete all of the fill in the blanks within 8 minutes correctly will receive extra points. So you can turn in that sheet when you are all done. Okay, so number 1 through 15 on your paper. Oh, and if you can't see, come closer to the screen. And to the teacher, please pause the video so that the students can still see the worksheet. Okay, here is the worksheet. You might have to get a little closer to see it all. Gotta make it fit on there. All right, pause the video, please, while students work on it. Okay, I'm guessing 8 minutes is up now, and so we will check your answers to see how many you got right. Number 1 is reservada, 2, atrevido, 3, deportista, 4, artístico, 5, perezosa, 6, talentoso, 7, estudiosa, 8, impaciente, 9, trabajador, 10, paciente, 11, desordenado, 12, es, 13, según, 14, le, and 15 is la chica. Okay, we're going to do some individual work now in your textbook. So I would like you to work first on activity 5. Activity 5 on page 54. Choose the correct word to describe each of the people in the pictures, and please write the word down. We need some practice spelling. So please pause the video while the students work on activity 5 on page 54. Okay, let's look over the answers you should have written. Check for accent marks and also check to see that you have the right ending on each adjective. So artística, perezosa, reservado, desordenado, atrevida, and estudioso. Okay, let's do another activity on página 54. Actividad 6 says, mi amigo Jose. Maritza is talking about her friend Jose. Read the sentences, then choose the appropriate word to fill in each blank. Please pause the video while students complete this activity. Check your answers, please. Number 1 is deportista. Number 2, gracioso. 3, sociable. 4, desordenado. 5, estudioso. 6, trabajador. 7, es bueno. The last activities to do today and for homework, if you do not complete them, are 2 reading assignments. The first assignment is to read the lectura on pages 64 and 65. There's a short lecture or reading that has you give yourself a self-quiz. focus on the strategy for a minute here on page 64 of your text. Using visual clues to get meaning. You have not yet learned the Spanish words for colors, but see if you can figure out what they are from the visual clues in this article. So you'll read these clues that are supposed to reveal secrets about your personality. And then you will answer the questions that follow, the comprendes questions. So number 1, 2, and 3. If you don't finish in class today, you will have to finish using your e-text on SuccessNet Plus. And when you complete that activity, I'd like you to read the short article about El Caribe on pages 68 and 69 and complete the worksheet that the teacher has called El Caribe. Hope you enjoyed our Google Hangout today. I will see you on Monday, and have a great weekend. Adios.